You're a what?
He's an Aries. It
Fuck
all makes
zodiac
sense.
sign.
It all makes sense.
Oh, here we go. It just makes sense because, you know.
See, you missed your opportunity. You should have fucking lied and said, I was born in December.
I'm
and
a
then she
Scorpio.
would have been like,
Scorpio.
that's why. And it would have been like,
sense. Oh, yeah.
I'm about to start doing. I'm about to start lying to people now.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Just tell them, no, I was born in fucking June.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. No, that explains why this.
Doesn't explain shit. 0%.
I'm treating them like they're fucking psychics.
Some of it,
that's not what it is.
some of it makes.
Call me now.
I miss Miss Cleo.
Yo, those were
Miss
the
me.
You could
days.
scam $15.99 per minute.
People were all about it. They were basing their life.
Do you remember when people used to call and just listen dirty talk to people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember the song?
No, there was a song.
You don't have to be alone tonight.
What?
Just call me. Pick up the phone.
I remember that shit.
We could have a really good time.
For $2.99 every 2 minutes.
If you call me, pick up the phone.
What the fuck
Nope.
channel was this on?
Every channel, baby.
No.
In
It
my
was
life.
probably on VH1 After Dark and probably.
No, I
Comedy
don't know.
Central, FX kind of shit after dark.
How
Yeah.
late were you up?
Oh my.
It's like
No
4 a.m.
sleep.
Go to bed.
That song is catchy as fuck.
Just up all night.
Till the phone fucking died.
You're going to be singing that
She's
shit
calling that
tomorrow.
number.
Let me call you on my corded phone so it doesn't die.
Let me
Like-
change phones real quick.
It's like a 1-900 number.
Fucking like jerking off somebody's voice.
That's how some people
My
get there.
sister was a phone sex operator. For real. For like a month.
I was just about to say. Because there's only two kinds of people. There's somebody who does it for a short amount of time or a fucking
lifelong
forever.
career, and the lady's 70 years old that you're really talking to, or it's for a quick turnaround.
There's nobody there for 5 years and goes, you know what? I finally decided.
After
I
a
mean,
while,
it
she-
was
for
a
me.
valid attempt at a stay-at-home job.
100%.
I was for it. It was probably 1999, 2000.
If you can handle doing that stuff and get paid for it, get paid for it.
Heard.
People getting wild in the millennium. 3, 2, 1. Welcome everybody back to Super Smash Productions. You have Crash.
Got Duvy.
You have Mac.
Did you just weird wave at the camera?
Weird wave.
And so we do have a first tonight as well. We have our first female guest ever on the show.
This is ever.
Yeah. Introduce yourself.
Just let's make
I'm
sure it's not the
Denise.
last.
Let's
Oh,
hope
I'm
not.
just fucking around. No
Oh,
pressure.
God.
No pressure. Zero pressure.
But yeah, it is a first, so
Well, I'm excited to be here.
Absolutely.
it's
That's
gonna be
awesome.
it's gonna be an interesting
I
one.
appreciate the invite.
It was all on Duvy. Duvy said that you're somebody that we should have on
Yeah,
the show, right?
he said that he talked me up. So there's a lot invested here. There's a lot of pressure.
It's not a
Too
lot of
much
pressure.
There's a lot of pressure.
There's some pressure, but there's not a lot of
No.
pressure.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Speaking of pressure,
What? Where is that going?
I'm wondering.
Segue the shit out of it.
Please go forth with this.
can we date this?
There's
Or we
that
can't
pressure.
date this?
There's
How-
that
Are we?
We can. We're like, what, 3 weeks out?
I'm talking about Nelly. There's gonna be a lot of pressure. September 24th.
That was a
Bloomsburg.
weird flip on
Come
that. I thought you were
on.
going to take it somewhere.
It's gonna be a lot.
something
Hey,
completely
it's gonna
different.
be like women gonna be pressed. We were just talking about it. We're going.
We're going.
I'm trying to get Mac to go.
No, you can keep trying.
Come on.
He's
I
coming.
mean, I probably don't really want to go either, to be completely honest.
You ain't gonna shimmy your ass off when you hear hot in here.
I wouldn't.
I'm bringing Band-Aids for the under eye.
Unless the only way I'm going is if the opening act is fucking DJ Cool. That's the only way I'd go.
I can make this work.
You make that happen, and I'll be front row.
I know someone who has an opening act. Cheers.
I'm going to work on my eagle so I could drop down.
Drop down and get your eagle on,
girl. It's my shit.
I love it. I had no idea where it was going. I just had to enjoy the ride.
I mean, yeah.
That's what it's
At
all
times
about.
you would.
I don't know nothing about him.
Buy
You don't
the
know
ticket,
nothing about
take the
Nelly? Country
Yeah.
grammar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pimp juice?
Yes, come
I
on.
was
She only
cruising.
want me for my
It all
Listen.
sounds familiar that it was stuff probably on the radio, and
This was on the radio.
but the most recent thing he did was probably he was on
Shake
some
your tail feather. Come on.
reject celebrity
Girl, go
show
and
or
drop it
some
low.
bullshit, right?
Drop it low.
What's he been on? Dancing with the Stars?
Who?
Nelly. That's what I'm saying. Who cares?
Damn. My man's at the
Oh.
Bloomsburg Fair, September 24th. That's where he's at.
That's way worse than what I said.
Is it?
Yeah.
Dancing with the Stars. Nobody want to see Nelly dance.
When you go to see somebody, or
Yeah.
you watch Dancing with the Stars,
No.
you're gonna go eat funnel cake and watch fucking Nelly at the
Yes.
fucking Bloomsburg
Yes,
Fair, and
100%.
upscale.
Bacon dipped in chocolate.
That
Front row.
sounds amazing.
I wanna see
Underlay mama.
funnel
Yeah,
cake.
yeah.
Racist clowns.
I'm
Right.
going to practice.
Racist clowns and Nelly.
But you know what they better have? Cocaine mares. That's called a fucking callback.
Shout out to
You
you.
should be all subscribing, and you should be watching all the episodes. You know what I'm
Smash
talking
the
about.
subscribe button.
Word. But yeah, man. Come on. Funnel cake and Nelly.
It's not
I'm
really a
I'm
good
there for
combo.
half of it. Just the same joke I made before.
So
I'm
like
there
when
for the funnel cake.
So when we go to watch Nelly, you just I'll see y'all in the car.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the head nod
Yeah.
with a whole bunch of fucking powdered sugar on my face. And if I have the mirror, it may be some cocaine.
A little bit of rock on it.
A little booger sugar.
No,
You won't be the only one.
I am not trying to be zooted
No,
up to
I'm
see
talking about-
50-year-old Nelly.
No, not us.
I am not
Not
trying to be
us.
zooted the fuck up.
Geek
That
the
would be
fuck
a
up.
See Nelly
disappointment.
holding his back walking across the fucking stage.
Yo, do you play EI yet?
Now,
You play EI yet?
now if it was Luda, it would be a whole different story.
All right. So would you go to a Ludacris show?
One, Luda's never going to play at the fucking Bloomsburg Fair because he ain't broke.
Well, that's funny.
Nelly ain't broke either. Is he?
Those
What is he on
Band-Aids-
fucking Real Housewives of Atlanta or
I
something?
just said it. Dancing in the Stars.
He
all
has
that shit.
classics. Them kind of songs. You don't go broke, bro.
He's not from
He's just not in
Atlanta.
the spotlight.
He's going to start pulling a fucking shack and doing Icy Hot
He was fucking
commercials.
Ashanti at one time.
Did he solo write
And-
all his songs? Did he produce all his own songs? Did he do any of that shit? Does he own the rights to all his songs?
I'm pretty sure he owns some of them.
I
He
bet
must
he
own
doesn't
some,
own any
but-
of them.
Sometimes the royalties, they don't flow on that shit.
That's true. That's why Prince was ahead of his time.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
I saw him in concert.
You saw Prince?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
I'm a little
lead with
jealous
that.
about
He did a tour. It was, I believe, the year 2002.
So
he did
was
a tour.
already a print, someone formerly known as Prince.
Correct.
Okay.
And the tour was called Hit and Run. And he announced the show like 4 days before.
That's what
I
he was
s-
doing to them girls in them cities.
Yep. So I
Splash.
was
Right.
a senior in high school. I slept outside the arena. I was third in line for tickets. It was amazing.
Damn.
I went to
He's-
Club
I heard he's a tiny
Amnesia.
man. Isn't he a tiny man?
He is.
He
Very
was,
tiny man.
unfortunately was.
Yes.
Oh, well,
I'm sorry to bring down the crowd a little bit here, but this is
Yeah,
the truth,
well,
man.
short men need love too.
He partied a little too hard.
Us little girls don't mind.
I mean,
them.
Napoleon didn't need that much love. He was an asshole with his sans culottes.
That's true. I mean,
tiny
I don't know
pants.
that personally, but from what
I
I've
was gonna
heard,
say, fuck Napoleon though. Napoleon didn't do the soundtrack for Batman. Prince was fucking the man.
He was.
He was fucking. Prince was fucking.
You get out there and look that good in a fucking purple suit. What? No. What's the coolest
Crushed
fuck-
velvet suit.
He had assless chaps. He was down for whatever.
Yes.
He didn't care how his
Hey,
night
baby,
went.
let me tear these things around real
Right.
quick.
Somebody was going to bust a nut. That's all he cared about.
No, yeah, it didn't matter what was happening.
Come on, you heard the song. You don't have to
I was
be.
just going to say those same
mad,
exact
mad spicy.
have to be.
Right. Assless chaps wiggling, and he had the hairy ass.
I don't know how far I'm going.
I don't know if it was hairy.
I seen a close up.
Oh, he's got the lowdown on all that shit.
Colin, can you show us
Can you show us
Oh my
Princess,
goodness.
Princess Harry
yeah,
ass?
the hairy ass and the
chaps?
chaps?
Be careful what you ask for, because he's the fucking edit god. It will go up there.
Colin will find it.
I don't think
hope
I
he
want
does.
him to.
I kind of do.
It'll be there.
I actually like body hair.
Purple rain.
Like
That
a
is-
lot, or like is there like a limit that you like George the Animal Steel?
Well,
Show
here's
him.
the thing. Like, if
Hairy
there's
motherfucker.
too much
Like
to
that,
the
that
point,
Middle Eastern back hair.
no. If there's like so much where the sweat collects in it,
Yeah, no.
and then it's like you're washing dishes, like it feels like a Brillo-y thing, you know? That's unappealing. But when it's not damp, it's cool.
I mean, are you?
I'm
referring
with
to,
it.
Like,
Just
like
enough on the chest hair to
black
rub
hairy
through or
back?
something.
I kinda
Because
like
my
when
hair
it's in
doesn't feel
random
like
places.
Brillo.
Like random. You know, like just like a little
If
patch
it's
right
shit
here.
if it's shit for like Brillo, he ain't, if it's shit for like Brillo, he ain't
I
putting on
really
lotion.
enjoy this
right?
really fuzzy shoulder you have going on right
Where's
here.
the moisturizer
I
in this
adore
man's
it.
life? Hold on, time out. Where's the moisturizer in
It's
this
my
man's life?
fantasy.
If it feels like Brillo, where's the moisturizer? Where's the lotion?
The hair?
Yeah,
Well,
you gotta put
here's the
something on your
thing.
body.
If there's the lotion and then the sweat, it just gets a little slippery.
Slip and slide.
It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with then. Just a tiny little patch here and there is good for me.
So you're talking like a tuft of hair, not
Correct.
really like hairy.
Yeah, but the tuft can be full. I'm with that.
Like that Austin Powers shit?
Yes.
Yeah,
As
baby.
soon as you said
Yes.
tuft, that's what I thought of
Yes.
immediately.
So Austin Powers chest hair.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, he's got a lot of chest hair.
It's
Yeah.
that.
Mojo. That's his mojo. Come on. You gotta take a picture of shit. There's dudes I've seen like on like fucking TikTok and shit. They got like fucking afros on their shit. I'm
People
like,
need
yo,
to like
That's
hot
a
comb their
lot.
shit.
Like
Yeah.
you can trim.
that's too hot. First and foremost in the
Yes,
summer.
that's when it gets wet, and that's when it's not the. Trim it.
It just starts dripping on
But
the
like
female's chest.
sometimes when guys are like bare shaved, it's just like.
Touching a tiny boy.
Well, that, and then in like a day, it's just like a prickly little boy. You know, because it's not even soft. It's gross.
Men get pregnant too.
Men, keep your hairs.
Man, I can't tell you the last time I like shaved.
You trim, but you don't.
I mean,
Trim.
I'm talking about like the last time I shaved my pubes had to have been like out of high school.
Yeah.
Like bald.
Yeah. I looked at it one day. I was like, I can't do this again.
No, nobody. You don't do the bald look.
Well, you grew up in the era of Bush, so
When
Yeah,
did
but
the era
I'm like
of Bush
fucking Madonna,
begin
dude.
and end?
I go
need to
through all the
know.
goddamn cycles.
the
and I'm
era
here
of
for
Bush
all
probably ended at like the end of the '90s, and then now it's coming back.
I thought
again.
it. See, I
There was like a
always ahead of the game.
like a
He's saying I'm
like a
old,
20-year
but you're
low.
1 year older than me, so he's out of his
Oh, so
fucking
you guys are
mind.
both old.
I am 28.
How many times over?
You're 28.
I look great. I know. Just look exactly my age. It's amazing.
Then I definitely listened to that story wrong when you said you were a senior in 2002.
She was a gifted child.
I skipped a grade or 10.
My ears
Listen.
must have mistaken
Right.
me.
You graduated 2012? Oh, you mean 2012. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I'm sorry. I missed the one. My bad. I misheard.
Anyway, listen. It was a great time to be alive. Way better than now.
The era of the Bush.
Well,
I mean-
we technically
that's where I
were we
still
were in
was,
the
though.
anti-Bush era and anti-eyebrow.
Well, I mean,
Also, the body
people
shape.
hated Bush at that time too. So
Yeah, it was either
understandable.
like
So
two.
the-
I
no
was gonna
Bush
say,
all around.
It had
It was-
two
No Bush
meanings.
at all. Then.
It was bald or it was a 2-finger tarmac. Those were the only looks.
Did
That's
you
Never
also
a
when
pro-
guys were starting to trim and everything like that.
Yes.
Before that, nobody was doing
Two-finger
it.
tarmac.
I can just imagine like a girl putting 2 fingers down there to like shave and then like nick her finger with the razor blade.
Well, you need a guide, and you know.
I met once and she had a fade.
Where do you
on her
get that
shit.
job?
To taper somebody's coop. Come on in, get a taper, girl. Yeah, no, that's Denise. So come on in, I got you.
Boop.
Hey,
I need a guy.
I
you
actually
want me to put the bullets on the side, the bullet burns on the side? You want the hammer? You want the MC hammer?
You want the Mjolnir?
I got you.
I
I
got
think
you.
I think I told
Got
it
you.
before, but
So I was like,
I had an ex convinced that every time I went to the barbershop they shaved my pubes too, because like when I got my hair cut, like I would come home and trim up the rest, and I had her absolutely convinced that like they just shaved my pubes at the barbershop.
Oh my god.
Like, come on, just lift up the cape.
how long ago was this?
Probably like 8 years.
I think you texted me. I remember this, and you were like, "Yo."
Do you know why I just brought it up? Because I think I saw it on my Facebook memories today. I think
I
it
think
was
you
on
It's
texted
his
me, and I had to cover. I was
anniversary.
like, yeah. Every time I go and get a shape up, they just shape up the pubes. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
the anniversary of when
Yeah,
he got his
because
pubes
I
cut.
called you- I
Of the
called
great
you-
heist.
Yeah.
No,
where I
no,
got it
because-
over on her.
See, the thing was, I called and Duvy co-signed for me.
Yeah,
Oh my
just
god.
to keep it going.
So I put him on speakerphone. No.
Oh yeah, I was there. I saw the whole fucking thing happen.
That's what I go
he
get my
said,
shit.
No, I go get like they take care of me too.
Oh,
like,
all right.
yeah, I had him co-sign for that stuff.
Sean co-signed for me back in the day. We had this girl in the deli for 3 months thinking I was a stripper. I told Denise this story too at work. My name was Chocolate Chunk. I was stripping in Jersey. I used to come out dancing to the percolator.
She believed
That's
everything we fucking told
amazing.
her.
But for 3 months.
But then remember the one thing that she didn't believe when I was with the there.
Yeah.
And I
Are
actually
you name
told
dropping?
it's a first name. Nobody's gonna know who that. I didn't say
Right.
where. I didn't say where or nothing. Just leave it at that.
Oh,
But
I said in the deli.
I heard about the deli part.
Come on, hit that buzzer on that name. Man said, yeah, I was fucking around.
I was just talking about a
Beat me
callback,
too.
and one just bit me in the fucking ass.
I was with her, you know what I'm saying?
That sucks. But regardless, that's the one thing she didn't believe. Like, she couldn't fucking believe that I was with a girl like that or whatever. But she'll believe that you were a fucking stripper for 3 fucking months.
Yeah, I fit the persona, bro.
You may fit the persona, but you don't fit the fucking waistband of a stripper.
Oh,
What are you
no.
talking about? Hell,
Your
Fat
eyebrow
dudes,
damn
man.
near hit the ceiling.
Fat dude strippers get money.
I ordered strippers for my 18th birthday, and these
Where they were fat.
yeah, and they were wearing overalls, and they had missing teeth, and they were like
I got my teeth.
very much hicks, and like
Oh.
it was
Oh,
interesting.
yeah.
It was
Wait a minute,
really
we're talking about this
interesting.
nigga turn for the world. Who'd y'all called a farm?
This
Yeah,
was
what
again year
happened?
2002. Nelly inspired it, maybe. I don't know,
He was
but
not inspiring.
He had a song called
We
Grills.
let
You
it
need
ride.
teeth to wear grills.
They were
We let it
listening to
ride.
Nelly in the truck on the way over and everything, and they were ready to go.
yeah.
Hey, Jimbo, how many you say over there? We going down, baby.
Well, we let them do their
Did
thing,
he spit tobacco in a can when he walked through the
and
door?
we paid them respectfully, and then we cracked
was the
up.
gimmick?
It was funny.
What was the gimmick?
I don't know. Don't
We're here
order.
to-
That was the phone book days. I ordered these strippers out of the phone book.
The gimmick was, you better not do this again. We're
That's
going to
that-
teach you not to do this.
This
Come
was
and
the
sing Cotton Eye
age
Joe.
of you don't have to be alone tonight.
Oh, no.
Just call me.
No.
It was the same time frame.
Oh,
She
shit.
said phone book.
I kind of miss the phone book days because I used to prank people out of the phone book.
Yeah,
Because
we
I would
did,
have their
yeah.
name, their
Yeah.
address, their phone number.
He says phone book with disdain, like
Me,
he's
I
talking
just went
about
and
the
found a
fucking
stripper.
Torah.
My
Like it's
dad
the
used
first
to,
thing
my
that
dad
was
used
ever
to
written.
beat me with them. So
Woo.
no,
Just one?
no, he didn't leave any marks. It's all right.
I still get phone books. Do
Just
you?
kidding. No.
Hashtag sack of oranges.
I get them frequently.
What, phone books?
I think it's an
Yeah.
age thing. They're just like, oh, she's over,
She's
28.
old.
So
I am not over 28.
let's
That's
send
fucked
her a
up.
phone book because she's not used to these new things.
She can't Google.
I think they randomly throw them on people's porches, to be honest. It's like,
I done got a
fuck
couple
it,
over
fuck
the
it,
last couple
fuck
years.
it,
I ain't
fuck
gonna lie, but I just throw them out. I'm like, oh, a phone book.
You ever see how skinny a phone book is?
I
Yeah.
They're like this skinny.
I pick mine up
there used to be
and then drop
coupons
it
in
right in
them.
the fucking recycling bin next.
my
like
mom,
for
my mom still
Domino's?
has a house phone.
yeah.
Remember the Domino's coupons?
I never
in
think
it?
about that stuff. There's coupons all on phones. Everything's on fucking
But
phones.
they were in the phone book,
Yeah.
and you would rip them out.
The book from the phone.
But now you, like we were just saying before,
Like
that damn
TV
search
guide?
bar, you just Google, hey, coupons for Domino's, and shit comes up on your phone.
Yo, I remember, I never forget ripping them shit, like just getting those Clipper magazines back in the day.
Oh, we're just reminiscing on back in the day since we got 2 old people on the episode
Yeah.
today.
It's fine. I
Well, you know, back in the day,
Nostalgia sells, baby.
Clipping out some
That's true.
numbers.
nostalgia.
It was a great
Everything's-
time to be alive.
Yeah, I mean, I was alive.
Yeah,
You weren't
He's
driving.
I wasn't living.
Man.
He was in the fucking sandbox, and he's talking about he was alive.
Cutting out the
We were
coupon.
shaking our ass at Club Amnesia.
Wow, dude. Wow, you really giving up your age now.
That's where I saw Prince in person.
Club him. Didn't that shit burn down?
That doesn't. You can't control a fire just
No,
because
so-
of our age. It doesn't
No.
matter if it burned down.
No,
All right,
back
Billy
in
Joel.
back in the
You guys
day.
didn't start it?
Back in the
Not
day,
us.
back in the day out here, shit would just burn up.
Billy Joel is
So-
amazing. I don't understand the
So if that
problem.
was the burn up era,
Man.
He's good until he
He
gets
is
a
the
couple
man.
drinks in him and decides he's
Oh.
going to take
Billy Joel.
behind the wheel.
Well, there's that, but
Yeah.
I mean that Uptown Girl song. It's pretty catchy.
Called Uptown Girl.
We didn't start the fires better than Uptown Girl.
I disagree.
Scenes from Italian restaurants better than Uptown Girl.
Y'all speaking Taiwanese. to me.
Also disagree.
I like the soundtrack from Oliver and Company.
Me too. Me too.
All I know is piano.
If you
Man.
don't like "Why Should I Worry" by Billy Joel as fucking Dodger from
Who
Oliver
went
and
harder,
Company,
Phil-
then fuck you.
Who went harder, Phil Collins on Tarzan or Billy Joel?
Elton John on Lion King. Stop
Thank
it.
you.
Fuck out of here.
Technically, Elton John didn't do the whole soundtrack. Phil Collins did the whole fucking soundtrack. I'm not giving one way or the other. I'm
Phil
just
Collins
saying
fucking
he did the whole.
killed Tarzan.
Elton did most of it. The same with Billy.
Oh.
Billy Joel only did most of it because Bette Midler did some of the soundtrack and shit. I know my Disney.
Wow. I knew none of that.
For real? You didn't
Ye-
know he was in Oliver and Company at least, or?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh man,
No.
I forgot-
I'm grateful for the learning experience.
that's right. You met the quota. You learned something new today.
Sean knows a lot of random shit.
As do I. Maybe,
Yeah, fucking. What was
There's
that thing
lots-
that I said I'm gonna look up and I can't remember? what it
We'll
was.
make a list later.
Oh, lists. You sound like my therapist.
We'll circle back.
Yeah, let's put
Let's,
put a pin in that.
Yeah, we're gonna put a pin in that, Sean. You
We'll
beat me
talk
to it.
about that later.
No, you don't understand the Cowboys. Like I said, Sean, we'll wrap it up. Okay.
Most of my shit with therapists has nothing to Cowboys. It's,
Where do you even find a therapist?
I do over the
My
phone.
wife's a therapist.
Yeah.
But if
Damn.
anybody's looking for help, there's the counseling center in Wilkes-Barre. You just give them a call and everything. You don't even have to go there. You can just call and do everything over the phone.
Also, Redbird Mental Health.
There you go.
That too. It's
There's
never,
always an outlet.
It's never a bad thing to ask for help. Everybody needs somebody to talk to. You can't tell everything to your friends. You want to have any fucking friends.
That's why I got cats.
No, you have cats because you're fucking crazy.
Yes.
What?
Cats are. You know what's on the cover of fucking Time magazine? For real. It's cats. It's one fucking kitten, and it's like cats. Like they're the fucking greatest thing of all time.
One of.
They
Eh.
kind of are up there.
I'm like disgustingly allergic to cats. I love cats, but I'm disgustingly allergic.
I am asthmatically allergic. I own 2. I love them little fuckers.
She loves them to death, just not their death.
They're gonna eat you if you
Listen,
die.
I think about their death, and it hurts me, and it's not even here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like my boy Mitten. My man's like 16 right now. He didn't got like that age of the cat where they just get skinny a little bit, but they still move around.
I understand that, but let me just flip the script for you real quick, okay?
No.
Because your
Death and
cat's
dying.
not thinking about when you die, and when you do die, if nobody
They're
else
gonna
finds
eat
you,
you.
they're going to eat you and crawl inside you.
And I
My
wouldn't-
dog, when I die, is going to curl up next to me and die herself. Just pointing it out.
It is not.
That is
My
not.
dog would definitely. Duval knows my dog.
Yeah.
What if it's hungry?
Emma would curl. Nope.
It's an animal.
My dog would curl up
Animals
next to me
get
and die.
hungry.
Yeah.
No, my dog.
That
one
is
of
a
those
solid
dogs that-
assumption, but it's not fact.
All right, that's true.
Because you're not dead.
That's true.
I'll accept
Well,
that.
according to you, I'll be dead anytime now. Fucking this
Whoa.
age shit.
We're thriving.
I said what I said.
Like sands in an hourglass.
Fucking thriving over
I mean,
here.
you guys age very well. You don't look your age.
I mean, he
Thank
looks
you.
like he's 40 something.
Dude, I'm 27 now. So I don't know what you guys are saying.
You weigh 31 like a bitch.
Right? I'm definitely 31. I know I'm 31.
31 over here.
You guys are doing all right. You
Yeah.
look like you're in your 20s still.
Yeah,
So that's good.
I guess.
I just feel like
Black don't
every
crack,
time
right?
every time I
Unless
look
you
in the
smoke
mirror,
it.
my hairline is still receding, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to fucking shave my head
Not anytime
when I
soon.
get older.
Not anytime soon.
It's going though.
Don't think it.
When the time
going.
I'm a
happens,
firm believer. If you think
just
about
do
it,
it.
you're gonna will it into
you'll get
happening.
I mean, it's
like
cool. I feel
body
like-
hair
I
patches
feel like
in
I
other
could.
places.
I feel like I could pull off a baldy. I'd
You
be
could.
all right.
You got the head. You got the head shape size. The egg.
Pause.
You got the you know that. You got
Pause.
like an egg shaped head.
I don't have an egg head.
It's not like egg.
I can't see it.
Go ahead. I've heard it all before. Go ahead. Go ahead. I've heard it all before.
Over here looking like Mr. Knowledge. I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say.
Say it.
No. Moving on.
That's-
So you said you had a lot of stories that you were going to. So
I'm so curious. No, fuck this. What was you gonna say? Say it.
your head is so big.
How big is it?
I'm ready to hear somebody else's stories.
Oh my god.
That big poppy fucking melon of yours over there. Is that what he was gonna say?
I don't know. That's
Yo, I
really
wear a
racist.
size. If I gotta wear a fitted,
That sounded.
no, he says I look like David
melon.
Ortiz.
He
says,
looks like David Ortiz.
I don't look like David Ortiz, bro.
Not
You
now.
definitely do
He's
not.
gotten in shape.
Fuck you.
I tried to hide my laugh, and he got me.
Told me to sit ups to get buff.
I'm fucking around. You're all right.
I'll be alright. Ladies love me.
Yeah.
I can touch my toes.
Oh Jesus!
All right, Winnie.
I don't
That's
know.
how I walk around. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh bother.
Jar of honey, baby. You know what I'm saying?
A smackle of honey.
Explain it.
You explain it.
Walking up with
What's understood don't need to be explained,
with his,
baby.
with his shirt lifting up over his belly a little bit around the house.
Yeah.
No
my
pants on.
It's my house.
You can't be Pooh Bearing
Poor
it.
cat.
Just wearing a t-shirt
If
and nothing else.
If I want to walk around in my drawers, I'm walking around in my drawers. It's my house.
I do that here too.
Right.
You
You know how
got-
many times I done put up on this man? He came to the door, beat tank top on, drawers. I said, hey, man, what's going on, man? It's my house.
I'm living and winning. This is
my
my
house.
castle.
You knocked. You wanted to see inside. Here's your free look.
That's just like, if somebody comes over, Sam's like, don't let nobody in. I don't have a bra on. Okay. Go put a goddamn bra on because someone's at the door.
When you hear the doorbell, that means ding dong, put a bra on.
I mean, it doesn't mean like scatter. Be like, all right, well, if I can step outside and handle the matter, then I'll step outside. But if you got to come in, you're going to sit down, then you got to put them things away a little bit.
Size
I
matters.
feel like you say it that low in the living room. Ding dong. Hey, you got to put them things on, man.
I feel like it should be
mind
free
them.
choice there. I feel like they should just be free if they want to
I
be.
mean, they can't, bro. That fly has been fucking with me all episode.
If you desire them to just be out, let them be out.
I think she prefers to put them away, though.
Sometimes
Modesty.
we do. One time, I was taking my trash out, and it was cool. And I wasn't wearing a bra. And I live in a small neighborhood. And I saw someone I hadn't seen in a long time, and I was like,
It's real cold out here.
And I was in like literal like dirty jammies. I wasn't even like cute. Like there was no silk robe. It was like I cleaned my house in this yesterday, and I'm still wearing it. Vibes.
They caught you at a bad time.
Correct.
I wore
And
this
they were like,
yesterday.
"Yeah, you look good." I was like, "Ew,
Oh.
no, I don't."
Oh,
So-
men don't give a shit. Women give.
Y'all don't.
We
You do
don't.
not give a shit.
We'll defend it and say that comfy is sexy too. Like if you look comfortable and
She
everything.
had mustard all
But
over her shirt.
yeah, you
Damn,
coulda
we
had-
looking good now.
You
No,
could have been
I
pouring the
wasn't
garbage all over your
stained.
fucking self. He wouldn't have cared.
But it was clear that I did not put much effort into my general appearance.
Well, you're only taking the
Reason-
trash out. I mean, you don't spruce up to take the trash out unless you're looking for a mate.
No.
Like,
Well, I am, but still, I
I'm saying,
don't.
like,
I
let me
have.
wear the silk
You're not
robe.
gonna find
Listen,
anybody
when
you
you-
want while
when
taking
you're
out
in
the
the
garbage.
when you were in the dating scene or in the dating scene, them first few times you pull up on a chick, like she's got some cute shit on. After like that first month of comfortability, you getting big pajama pants, oversized shirt, just might be a stain or two on it. Like it's like that's my comfy shirt. It's like okay, but them first few
But
weeks,
that's what I mean. Comfy
yeah,
is sexy.
exactly. We're not gonna be like because if you like uptight with it, then it's like she's not comfortable around.
So she
me, you know
starts
what I mean?
leaving like her period underwear all over the floor and stuff. Like
That's wild.
you just gotta kick them in the corner.
That's
They
what we
don't
call
need to be
0 to
on the
100, my
floor.
man.
There's some modesty.
0 to 100.
You gotta kick
It's
'em
a
in the
choice
corner,
for
man.
everyone.
Kick 'em. Just kick 'em
It's
a
your
little bit.
body, make your own decisions, but I prefer to be a little more modest.
Yeah. Something.
I don't think farting should occur. I mean, I get that it happens.
Bro, it's gonna happen.
I get that it happens.
You don't fart? You don't fart in front of your man?
I never.
Or when you had a man?
Well, he caught me while I was sleeping once, but I wasn't awake. But intentionally, or I leave the room.
He caught me.
I'll go outside.
Yo, that was probably the biggest toot too in the middle when they be sleep. They let that.
I was gonna disclose some stuff, but my wife.
Like, and that's just a personal thing. Like, he knew I pooped. I'd be like, I'm gonna go poop. I just didn't want you to hear what my cheeks sound like when they clap the air out, That's my noise.
It's like
it's for my benefit, not yours.
I didn't want you to know my specific tone while I'm doing it.
I think I did I'll let it out as soon as possible. Like, I'm breaking that ice as soon as possible because I'm not holding it in. I'm not hurting myself. Nor should you. Like, I'm probably going to compliment you and then probably gag a little bit and then move on. It doesn't need to be a secret.
I think of poop particles.
I believe you got to meet in the middle between what you guys are saying.
I know, but I just think of them.
Do you fart? Do you fart in front of that?
Like one of those air freshener misters.
Yeah.
It's just the same thing.
Every 20 minutes, it's just...
They fucking scare you?
Yeah, they're scary.
Got me once.
I'm high at work all the time. That shit goes off. Like, what the fuck?
Ours never has freshener in it, so it just makes a noise.
That dry spoof sound.
Yeah, it's like a click more. It's not really a...
You ever be like trying to run to the bathroom at work somewhere, like right before you get in there, one fart seeps out. You're walking the door.
Crop dust everywhere.
You're like, oh shit.
I think it's the best when like hold
them.
You're in like the next stall next to somebody and they're like trying to be real discreet about like letting their shit out. Like all you hear is like bloop, bloop, bloop.
Oh.
And I'm in the next stall like and all you hear is and then the dude next to you starts laughing and then they do it and then it's a challenge after that.
I couldn't do it. I can't even go to the bathroom. Like,
battle
I can't
shits.
piss when I know someone's listening to me
I
in the
will
bathroom.
shit anywhere at any time if I have to go.
This man will shit on command.
I can't really poop in public. It's got to be a really bad day. I have a phobia.
I have fucked up stomach stuff, so...
Besides, like, hotels, I haven't gone to the bathroom besides my own house. I couldn't tell you in a long time.
I mean, I try to keep it exclusive, but, like, if I'm going to die, I'm sorry, world outside. I pooped out here.
Do you know there was a lot of...
I pooped
So, sorry to anybody
Emergencies
that this ever
happen.
happened to, but there were a lot of, like, frats and house parties at Kings and Wilkes that I delivered upper deckers to.
He sure did.
You're welcome.
He sure did.
I also shit in somebody's dryer up at Mr. Cordia.
That's wild.
Well, someone was in the bathroom, and if you gotta go, you gotta go.
So you shit in the dryer? Not the washer.
It's
It was
okay to
still a-
shit
it was
in
still a
one
top
thing that
load.
you're not
Right,
supposed to,
right.
but the other thing,
It was
the
a top
audacity.
load. Well, this one deals with heat.
Right.
No, it was a
don't have to
top
tell
loader, but I didn't know which one it was. So I just picked one and
Just sitting with your
fucking
fucking,
went,
with your feet hanging.
bro. I wiped my ass.
mean-
I wiped my ass with a dryer sheet and called it a night.
I mean, you're talking to a
I
guy.
went home after
And
that.
I've been wiping my ass with dryer sheets ever since.
I mean, you're talking to a guy who shit in a tub on vacation, not because
Just because you wanted to?
not just because I wanted to. Like it was,
He was trying to be courteous and
Yeah.
get stuck cleaning it up for 3 fucking hours.
Yeah. No, it was an hour. It wasn't that long.
Anything longer than 5 minutes. it
See,
seems
this
like
new
an hour.
generation has no poop etiquette.
No, yeah.
It's lacking.
What are you talking about? Poop
You
etiquette?
guys are ready to shit on a dime.
Yeah.
Drop a deuce anywhere.
It's all them GMOs.
Like if somebody offered you money right now and I'll give you $1,000 just shit on the floor, you could do it. I
Yeah,
couldn't
would
do it.
hands
Take a big
down.
shit on this floor for a
I couldn't
Yep.
do it. You could
What?
put
want
up
Taco
a partition
Bell?
around
Right.
me. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Right,
And
you
you
get-
guys,
Oh,
Give me some
man.
baby wipes.
you'd be like, just start counting.
I'll use my hand
Might as well
for
start
a
counting that
stack.
money, man.
Oh
I'll
my-
use my hand for a stack.
That's gross.
I need 500
And
first.
I couldn't do it. You need to see the money first.
I need to see the
I'll
money
wipe
first.
my ass with the ones.
Nah, see
Give
you
me the
wild.
rest.
I keep my ones, but I'm not going to do that
No.
because I physically wouldn't be able to.
See?
$1,000. Somebody's like, yo, take a shit on this floor.
It's
right
not about like when you want the money.
Not
It's
even
like,
for,
of
like,
course
a
we
kink?
want the money, but we
Would you
can't
do it for
do
a
it.
kink if like it was
Listen.
the absolute love of your life?
Jummin' Scheisse.
Oh my scheiße.
Mein Führer.
If the absolute love of your life, like you would do anything for this person. They're like, I really, really need you to shit on my chest to get off.
It's gonna be a no because I've been asked to do some really strange things that were way
So that's
more
that's the
pleasant
one-
than that,
that's
and
the-
I've declined.
That's the one thing Meatloaf would not do then, I guess.
He's a 10, but everything else, it's just that one thing.
Yeah.
Oh, my shice.
Imagine
It's just-
feeling a dude though from that longer than he asked you at like 3 months.
Poop
in.
has got a lot of bacteria in it, guys, and like
All right, well, what's the
What would you
weirdest
do
kink
if a
you've
guy
experienced?
waited that long, though? That'd be horrible. Or if a girl waited that
Ow.
long.
No, what's the weirdest kink you've... Time to expose some people now.
no, we can't expose
Well, you don't
anyone.
have to say names.
No, we can't. No, we're not ready. That could be for the next episode. We might need to work into that one. guys.
I've said the weirdest one before, haven't I? I know.
Kink?
Weirdest kink?
I could
Yeah.
think of some other weird things though.
The one girl liked the baby stuff.
Whoa! no,
What?
I don't know if I
Yep.
heard about this.
Yep.
I love hearing about this.
The diapers and stuff.
She wanted you to put them on.
She wore them and was all about wearing them.
Like, was she like shitting in them and stuff?
Just pee pee.
I don't remember. I never got that far because once I found out that, it was like
Mm.
exit stage left.
That was a red flag.
Yeah, that's a red flag. But that's why I'm asking. If somebody tells you
Did
up
you
front,
ever pee on
even if I'm-
someone? Is that a thing?
I mean, I have in the shower
Yeah, I've
because
peed
it
on
was
someone.
funny.
I was married.
like it. What is
Was that like a?
is that a
upon
part of being
request?
married?
It's not that it's a part of. I'm
Are you
saying.
talking about in the shower, or
No.
are you talking about in your?
I want to at least
in your
explain the
sleeping
preface
quarters.
of the married. When you're married, you're more comfortable to do stuff with people if they ask you to or everything.
Really?
And I've experienced more than my share of psychedelics and other different kind of drugs
Heard.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
I
when you're in the shower together, all of a sudden it's like, oh, no.
no.
I mean, I did it to be funny. I
Wow.
didn't do it out of request. I did it because
I'm not
wanted
fucking
to do
Johnny
it.
Carson over here, but I mean,
No.
nobody was laughing when I did it.
I ain't never peed on nobody in the shower.
Yeah.
No, I don't really. It's something about poop and pee that really just feel like potty
Poop
only.
is disgusting. Pee is more sterile and everything like that.
I understand that pee is sterile, but
Okay.
it does have a smell.
Only if you're not hydrated. and
Right when you're
everything.
Well,
dehydrated.
I'm not
right.
trying to verify. I'm just
I understand, but
because I
you're
had
talking
I
about
had all the same questions she did, and I went through all that stuff
Y'all
before
are
I did
standing up for
anything.
pee. R. Kelly be proud.
I stand
Wow.
with pee. Poop is a
Shout
no,
out,
pee is a
Robert.
yes.
I got my Zorro mask.
Colin, show Sean with the Zorro mask.
Zorro mask. It's a fucking fat gum costume. You better not crop it to where you only see the Zorro mask.
We're
Yeah.
cropping
I love
it.
you,
We're
Sil-
cropping the Zorro
No,
mask. Yeah.
Sizzle, don't do me like that.
We'll show it side by side.
What's funny is I have to send him the picture for it to happen.
Right?
And I'm asking him not to do it. He's going to do it anyway. It's
Oh, no, I got it. You sent it to me.
Oh, did I?
Yes, you did.
Shit.
Ah.
I look like fat gum, though, with black hair.
So wait,
It's badass.
I have more questions about the diapers.
Right on.
Let's circle back to this now.
Circling the wagon.
Let me take the pin out of this
Yeah,
so
go
we
ahead.
can
There
revisit.
really wasn't much more to it because I never got. Once it was told to me, I didn't freak out or overreact or anything. I took it like a normal person. You should still respect people, even
It
if
is-
something is wild. You
Well-
don't come out and call, "Oh my God, you're
I mean,
a
there's
fucking
people
freak."
there's people that eat mattresses, so
There's all sorts of stuff, and if you get off on it and you're not hurting nobody, like she even explained to me, she's like,
you
"It's
ever
not
see
like I
the
wanna
My
do stuff
Strange
with
Addiction where the
babies or
lady
anything
used to
like that."
sniff the
I like
baby
the feel
pee
of having a
diapers?
diaper on and
Yes.
this that, and the other thing. It's like, all right, man,
No.
like that's not me. I was
See,
out.
that's the thing about
Squirters
kinks.
pee.
They're not for everybody, you know?
They're definitely
yes
not.
and no, yes
So
and no.
yeah, being respectful, I guess, is the best way to be. That's how I try to be. I've dealt with some weird ones.
If they tell you up front, if you were with somebody for 5 years and you thought everything was great and you're thinking about
And then it
a
comes out.
marriage and a baby, and then you just open up fucking like
Mhm.
hidden hatch in the back of the closet, fucking red light in there and shit. It's like, whoa, that would be way more fucked up.
Is that a spiked dildo?
I'm like, what? I thought they
Um,
stopped making those.
Yeah, that's a big ass violation. What you just said.
Right? Doing it way
Mhm.
after the fact is so much worse. Tell me
Yeah.
up front.
No, yeah. Tell me up front what
Tell
you
me
what you
what's
into.
going on. If you're
I have
freaky,
a
fucking
pony
let
play
the
king.
flag fly, man. Just tell me. That's all
If
I
it's
ask.
not for me, let me be.
Yeah. I understand people being embarrassed, so nobody's gonna walk around with a shirt on that says "I fuck around in diapers."
I love pony play.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna say
Is that
that.
shit called furries where people dress up as like dogs?
My
No,
butt
did
plug
you ever
has a
see-
tail on it.
Did you ever see like the people that dress up like full horses and do like the whole gait and everything? Like,
Yeah. And the butt plug with a tail that comes out.
I have seen the butt plugs, but this I gotta
They're
look
like
into.
they're like leather outfits, and like people
Is
put
this
reins
like-
in their mouth
What's it
and like
called?
run them around a field and shit.
What's it called when you do
This
that with
is
horses
like
and
a
everything,
horse
where they
girl's
do the-
adult dream.
Are you talking
come
about hobby
true.
horse? The hobby horse, the extreme hobby horse
when you,
thing? Because I've
when
seen
you
that
actually
too.
ride a horse and you do the jumping over the thing or whatever, it's called whatever that is.
steeple
Whatever.
chase.
It's just a competition between horses, but they do it where these people dress up as horses, and then they, as the person dressed as a horse, does the fucking competition.
Yeah.
Like hurdles the shit and everything.
Do
But
you
it's
ever
all
see the people
sexual
that-
kink.
Do you ever see the people that ride like the hobby horses and do the same thing?
What's a hobby horse?
Like
Like
the
this-
horse head with the stick.
It's on a stick. and
It's a
you-
real thing.
Oh shit, I have seen that.
Colin, show people
Yeah,
riding
yeah,
on hobby
please.
horses.
I've seen it
You
done
gotta be
very
on some,
serious.
You gotta be on some good shit doing that.
No, they're like kids, bro. Kids and
not the
All
one I
adults
of
saw.
them.
alike.
Yeah, I seen a grown
I
ass
saw
woman
grown
on
people
one.
doing it.
Kids
Yeah.
and adults alike.
I'm thinking of like the limpazaners, like those fucking horses that dance around and shit, that stuff. But these people would be, they got the leather fucking hooves and shit.
Or the
Like,
dudes
they
that
were
craft
all
their own.
into
The,
it.
I can't wait till Colin clips this because
Bring
I'm
up
definitely
these
calling
pictures.
for
the
it.
dudes that make their own little hatchets and they just be having wood cutting competitions.
Oh, where they cut like the bottles and the straws
Yeah,
and have
yeah.
and shit, and like chop a golf ball.
People are in the back. Ah, let's go, Bob.
I mean, it's one of those things where
You pulling up to that event?
it's a hobby.
My man got a hatchet competition this weekend.
I
He's
mean,
about to kill it.
if I liked knives, I
He's about
would.
to kill it.
If I liked knives,
I'd rather
I
go
would
see that than Nelly.
Nelly is gonna be the best
You're-
night of my
you're
life.
tripping.
I've been to shit like
How
that.
about they babysit us and me and you microdose to go see Nelly?
That'd be funny.
Absolutely not.
That's called content.
That I mean, okay, I'll do it, but
We didn't even twist your arm a little bit.
Where did Matt and Sean go? I don't know, but they looked real hungry. So they
I just let him go.
They just over at the the chocolate dipped
I
bacon
took
dipped chocolate,
that-
going down, bang, he dancing with.
I could just picture us with like those like monkey backpack leashes.
Get
over here.
Hey Sean,
we
where you
get-
going? Where you going?
But we get so fucked up that eventually I get control of his, he gets control of mine, and we don't realize that we can go away on our own and shit. Like, oh,
I feel like we'd be like Trevor and Corey from Trailer Park Boys.
I know you're gonna. I already know. You should really watch that, Sean. I've never watched it.
That's all right.
It's funny.
It's not for everybody.
No, I watch it for the drunk cop. R.I.P.
Mr. Leahy.
Leahy. You ever see the meme where the dude comes out of the trailer and
Does
he
it for
fucking
the liquor.
slams into the wall with the drink in his
It's
hand?
for the liquor.
I'm sure I have,
Yeah,
but I don't get the context of it, so I wouldn't even have known what
That's
I was
all
looking
right.
it's okay.
He's just a drunk trailer park supervisor.
Never drank out a day in his life. Plays the best drunk ever. Played the best drunk ever.
Sure
Really?
does.
Yeah.
Well, he probably had somebody in his life that influenced how he came out that was an alcoholic.
Canadians are usually better at everything than us.
As far as acting, and it's a comedy,
Hockey.
right?
Yeah.
I think Canadians are funnier.
They're a boot that life.
I never really even considered that. Like, never a thought in my mind
Jim
to
Carrey.
compare whether.
Jim Carrey, Canadian.
Ryan Reynolds. Hugh
Ryan
Jackman.
Reynolds, Hugh Jackman.
No, Hugh Jackman.
No,
one
not
of
Hugh
one of
Jack-
them are.
I
Hugh
don't
Jackman's Australian.
I don't want to go too old, but Kids in the Hall, they
Yep.
just came back.
John
Derek-
Candy.
the late great Rick Moranis,
Yeah, all the great.
Mike Myers, Dana Carvey,
I really don't pay attention to shit. Wow.
Justin
you're good.
Bieber.
Pamela Anderson.
I mean, I knew Justin.
Is Justin Bieber Canadian?
Yeah.
So's Drake.
I knew
isn't
the
he?
Biebs was. I knew
Wayne
that.
Gretzky, greatest hockey player of all time.
Yeah.
Canadian.
They're just
Wait.
a nicer
Joan
people.
Rivers.
The
She's
Painmaker,
not
Chris
Isn't
Jericho.
Alanis Morissette also Canadian?
Another one,
Yeah,
I don't
Canadian.
know. Is she?
Yeah.
Jagged Little Pill.
Shows my age. Knew
I said
that.
Kids in the Hall though, same thing. I'm trying. I can't think of anyone else right now, but we just belted out a lot of them.
There's
That
a lot
was
of
a few.
Canadians.
Yeah. So many of them living in that.
They're funny, eh?
So many here on visas.
Seth Rogen, right? He's Canadian, right?
I don't.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
That's odd.
Wait, is he or he just plays Canadian and knocked up?
I don't think he's Canadian.
We
We'll
have to
have to-
Google it.
We'll have to fact check that.
Yeah, we'll be
Yeah.
back on that one.
Don't quote.
Allegedly.
It'll be in the description. Seth Rogen is not Canadian. Yeah, so Canadian.
anybody. We all fucking did it, man. You fucking.
Did
know
you
it.
see that they did the South Park 25 25-year anniversary.
I have it set to record tomorrow.
But they have the wall up
South Park
in Canada. Isn't there some with Canada? In the new one?
I don't think
There
I
is
watched
an episode where they put up a wall between them and Canada.
Yeah.
The Canadians put it up first.
They built that city wall.
No, not that one. I know which one you mean, though. But no, that concert's tomorrow. Fucking Primus and Ween.
Didn't it already happen?
No, it's tomorrow night.
Why haven't I been seeing clips of it?
It already happened. It hasn't been on TV.
Oh, okay.
It's pre-recorded.
Yeah, it's fly.
I know.
It hasn't fucked with me once, you smelly motherfucker, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, I wash my ass.
And flies throw up every time they land, so it keeps touching you. So wash your ass again.
Creamy. You wanna
Wait
say
till that shit
something?
just starts tagging him in his forehead. I heard you, mom. Like,
Pop, 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 pop. I'm talking him up. He shouldn't hate on me.
We're just being assaulted by insects. I don't like this shit.
But it's nice. It's a nice, cool night. None of this hot shit anymore.
Speaking of insects, y'all be watching those TikTok videos like with like the barbers and shit. Yo, this dude, he had just like you could just see the lice. Like the shit was just dancing off his
I
head.
have seen the lice videos. I
You
do
sit in the
watch
barber
those.
chair like you think your shit is cool. Like you gotta feel that.
Are you following the blue face in Christian Rock?
No.
That's too bad.
I don't really follow anybody on Super Smash Productions. Doesn't really follow anybody on TikTok.
I don't
Sizzle.
even have TikTok.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Start.
Sizzle has slid in the building.
Right, he slid in real
Slid,
smooth.
slide, and sizzle, ladies and gentlemen.
He has alliterated his ass right in the building.
Yeah, that's my boy. That's my man. It's Colin. Yeah, that's the editor. That's our co-host.
The man.
Oh, awesome. Nice to meet you.
So she requested for you to make her look pretty, even though she's old.
Yeah.
So give her the
That's what her
Sean.
request was.
Give her the
Yeah, give her the Sean's message.
You give her the Sean.
So anyway, as I was saying, bugs and lice and hair and
Oh my.
That was it was. Ugh.
Yeah.
Like that's why I couldn't be a barber, man. To me, like I see people.
If somebody comes in with lice like it's supposed to be ribbons in their hair accentuating the shit, I'm gonna lose my mind. Like who
like,
would
then
think
you
that's
gotta
okay?
work through like the matted hair and
Yeah, the stinky shit.
dreads. And
And they always have an excuse. Hey man, what happened with the shampoo? Oh, you know, like, they always got some new shit on, but they don't wash their hair. Hey man, what's happened with the shampoo budget? Oh, you know, bro. I don't.
No.
You done took these braids out. Your shit is booming. Oof.
I hope they refuse service. I'm thinking to myself, I've never seen a sign that says I reserve the right to refuse service.
You can just get the fuck up out of my chair. That's,
well, see,
you
the
really
thing
don't
is,
have
like,
to have a sign, I guess.
ultimately, the thing is, aren't like barbershop chairs like rented out to that specific person for their personal business? They basically just pay
State
like
by
a chair.
state.
They
Yeah.
just pay like a chair fee.
Well, you guys go to barbers. I don't go to a barber, but I know what you're talking
I go to
about.
Sports Clips.
where do you go?
The place by the bookstore. I'm not trying to say nothing. I don't want to promote anybody. Do we want to promote anybody?
I mean, if they cut your hair.
Because, I mean, you see this.
Because I get my hair cut at the Ace of Fades on Main Street, Wilkes-Barre. Shout out to
Loyalty
them.
Barbershop. Shout out to Zach.
I have anxiety, dude. I like going to the place where I can sign in online. It tells me exactly how long I have until I'm up. I walk right in. I go right to the chair. I get the fuck out of there. Something
Creature
clips.
of habit.
It's like a boutique.
No, it's
It's like a corporate one.
Great Clips, I think it's called.
Like a
I was
super
close.
cuts.
I was close.
Like
Sports
super
Clips,
cuts
Great
or
Clips.
something.
It's some
But it's
generic
Great
fucking
Clips.
name like that.
Yo, back in the day,
Great Clips, exactly.
finding like a decent barber, a consistent barber, because you would always like, all right, so obviously I'm black, so we go to the hood barber.
I told the story when I went to this the Dominican spot and I walked into the door after the dude fucking cut my face.
What?
Yeah, I told that story before.
You may have. I might have been fried, but
Might have.
so I remember I went to this one barbershop. I'm like, damn, that's a barbershop? I said, let me go in here and see if he got somebody open. So I go through the door. It's this old white dude. I walk in the door. He goes, I can't do you. I was like, all right. Like I just turned around and walked. He's like, yeah, you might want to go somewhere else. I can't,
My experience used to be
Like,
see, mine was like
I'm not equipped.
Mine was basically the same thing, but in a way it was just like I would walk in, be like, yo, you got a spot, how many you got in front of you? Because I never made appointments. I never got like
yeah.
somebody's number to set up an appointment. So like I jump in the next chair. I normally went to like a specific person, like if they had room for me, blah blah blah. And then 3 other dudes would walk in. Oh, dap him up. Oh, hey, what's going on? Boom. Now I'm 3 men back in line.
You see the barber dap somebody up he knows?
I'm done.
Right, you done.
I'm done.
Once you see 3
I
daps,
should just get the fuck up and go home.
Yeah.
It's almost 11
I
o'clock. You might
didn't
as well go.
at this time, and then some dude I never seen in there before. I was like, fuck, I gotta get a shape up. So whatever. So I sit in this dude's chair and he's shaving me up and he fucking slices my cheek with the fucking straight razor. And he keeps trying to pack all this like powder on it to make it stop bleeding. And it was like white man pigment powder. So it was like peach. So he was like trying to cover it up and like stop the bleeding, but I kept feeling it run down my face. And at this point I'm fucking pissed.
Supposed to make your blood clot and
it didn't.
No.
So
You
I
were all
didn't.
mad and
I was
red in the
pissed off.
face.
I didn't tip this dude.
It's not gonna clot when you're mad.
But
and
when I
fucking
walked in, I
flush.
realized the door didn't open a full 90. So as I was walking out, pissed off, I go to slam the door open and walk through it at the same time, and it only opened up that 76
Oh no!
fucking degrees, and I smashed my whole face off of the door. I felt like I lost all of my front teeth. There were children in the barbershop, and I was like, motherfucker! I screamed so loud. Never went back.
I do remember this story.
Started making appointments at Loyalty the next week. Never went back again in my life.
I remember when the barbershop.
Fucking terrible.
I make an appointment with this motherfucker, and then like one day, it's funny when you see him in the streets, like your barber out, like ex-barber out in the street. It's like a bad breakup. Like, yo, what happened, man? Like, nah, I don't fuck with you, bro. Like, you know, I'm cool, man. I got somewhere else, man.
You fuck me up.
Appreciate it. Nah, it would just be like, you go to like the Spanish spot, be like, hey, yo, papi, I got two people ahead of you. I'm like, all right, cool. We sitting there, be like, all right, these haircuts gonna be like 15 minutes a piece. I got
Yeah,
half
right.
hour.
They're like 45 a piece.
Nah, so then somebody else come in. Hey, yo, he had an appointment. So I stood right up. I was like, yo, fuck his appointment. I told him straight up. I said, yo, you cutting my shit now? I'm not coming back here. He's like, just give me 10 minutes, Poppy. Give me 10. I'm like, yo, man, fuck you. Got up, walked out. Went to like, it was like late. It was like 5:30. This is like, I'm not going to get a cut.
You got shit going on.
I got shit going on. I'm not going to get a cut. Pulled up to the barbershop. My homeboy owned it at the time. He's like, I was just getting ready to leave. I said, yo, bro, please. I cannot go out tonight looking like this.
Wolfer.
I cannot. He hooked me up. And then he got his own shop eventually. And that's where I've been going ever since. So
Good karma.
yeah.
I've had people tell me the same thing you though. I go to a barbershop and they tell me, "Oh, I can't do you, can't do you." Well, if your hair's too long, they're just not. Wasn't just a race thing. Like I
You're
didn't
just
know
not
if you were
fully
implying.
equipped.
No,
to do it.
he ain't had no clippers in there because I'm
Yeah.
looking at his his tools.
That's
I'm like,
what I mean.
I'm like, oh, I don't
Got
see
some
that.
sheep
And
shears.
for me, it
Yeah.
would be the other way. They'd be the guys with the clippers and be like, "Dude, you probably just want a little bit off." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Nah, you want the army cut? I'll give you the army cut." I'm like, "Nah, that's not what I'm looking for."
You ever have bad hair stories? Someone ever fuck up your hair?
I don't really play with my hair,
Oh.
unfortunately, but I did work in the industry for quite some time. I still have my license. I'm a nail technician, but I wouldn't go for a full license because I hate hair. I hate the way it looks in the drain. I don't want to touch other people's wet hair.
You got long ass hair, so like your hair just sits in the drain.
She did say
That
other
shit
people's hair.
comes
though.
out like
I don't like taking my own hair out of the drain either.
Oh.
I just do it because no one else will. Straight up. But if I gag. Gross. So, yeah, I just let this shit grow. Listen,
just let it go.
it's all from the back with this hair in a ponytail. I can pull off 23. Just saying. And I'm an Aquarius.
Oh.
Total catch.
Is that really a thing?
So you start talking. You graduated what year?
It's no math.
From
She
the
said,
back, I look 23.
You ought to know.
From the back, I look 23.
Actually, I bartended like a private party. Did I tell you this story?
No.
Oh my god.
Tell it.
So it was a birthday party. It was for a couple. Anyway, I don't want to do too much details. But in any case, halfway through this gig, I was approached by and he's like, "Hey Denise, how you been?" You know I didn't remember. It took me a minute. Had to do some math. Go into the deep dark, the back of the shit you put to the side, like, And then I was like, oh, I remember. So this is like
Some of those files in there.
yeah, this is like and then it hit me. I was like, oh man, I totally fucking banged him. You know, like a lot. It was cool.
98 was wild.
That was not 98. That was more like 2003, 4. Okay.
Whoopty shit.
I think I was wearing some Fat Farm sneakers.
Oh, not the Fat Farms.
With the baby fat puffer coat?
No, you had the suede.
half
No,
coat.
did you have the?
It was the half coat, wasn't it?
What was that? The sweatsuit the chicks used to wear back in the day?
The
The
Juicies?
velour? Did you have the velour
No.
You already know. I had it in baby pink because J-Lo wore it in that fucking video with Ja Rule,
suit?
was it?
Oh my god.
We would not have hung out.
Was that Mesmerize? Where they do the whole isn't that the one where they do the whole grease thing? Isn't it
Oh, I
Mesmerize?
have no idea. But music videos used to be something to see.
Yeah, MTV's been
Yeah.
on for 31 years,
That's-
11 years of music videos.
It
Dude,
was
The Sierra
amazing.
Ride video.
Keep seeing the commercial
Oh
for
my
the
God.
music video awards. How do you have
It
an
was
award
like
show for 5 music
everybody should go
videos?
get some knee pads.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Sierra's Ride video?
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah.
Colin, can we get a? Can we get
Can
Sierra?
I get a
1 o'clock.
Can I get a
2
link to
o'clock,
that at the
3
bottom?
o'clock, 4.
Russell Wilson know what he doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the rumor
until
that
he
she
opens
was
his
like?
mouth.
Remember the rumor that she had a dick for some
Yeah, who
point?
started that bullshit?
Why would
You
they
know what I
say
wanna know?
that?
Russell
Russell Wilson did.
Who started the rumor that Marilyn Manson removed fucking pieces of his rib cage to suck
I don't
his
know.
own dick?
And that he was the kid from the Wonder Years.
Yeah, that was the big one too.
Who
That was
first
one.
started that fucking rumor that he removed his ribs to suck his own dick? I want to know the origin.
I
of
joked
that
about it
rumor.
before,
So
but
many
probably
people
him
believe
to
that.
get some buzz about him. And
You know, for a
everything like
damn
that.
fact, he didn't do it.
No, but it would still
Because
be a
you're
weird
protecting
thing.
vital organs with your ribs.
He still has one of the wildest shows out there, like the shit that goes
Bro, I
on
watched
stage
it. I
when
watched
Marilyn
him.
Manson goes on.
He burned an American flag. Well, he wiped his ass with the bare ass with the American flag. Burnt the Bible.
Dude, the clips I saw was him
He said-
masturbating his fucking dancers.
He said, "I'd tell you my
towards
name,
the
but you
crowd
don't."
and
He
shit.
said,
"It's like what?"
I'd tell you my name, but you don't introduce yourself before you hard R somebody. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is a fucking shit show.
God damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
I saw him at Mayhem Fest.
Well,
Where,
he's never gonna be on
He
the
was
show.
throwing up in chicks' mouths and shit. on stage.
He's uninvited.
do you know what I would love to go to? I would love
That
to
seems
go to
too
a
intense for me.
fucking Guar show.
I don't even know who that
I
No,
would
thank you.
love to go to a
I
Guar
have been
show.
to several Guar shows.
They scare
Are
me.
you in like the Gallagher section?
You can't go. No, I'm in the section where you get a white T-shirt and put it on before you go, so you get blood, piss, and all that stuff.
That's
poured
what I'm saying.
all
Like,
over
are you in like the Gallagher section?
Yeah.
All right.
You want piss on you?
They
He
shoot.
said it's sterile.
Guar is a heavy
Solid
rock,
callback.
but you know the Aquabats, right? I like
Yeah.
the ska. Okay, imagine the same thing except like a heavy metal version, and
they
they're
wear,
very,
like, big costumes.
they're
and,
very audience participation. Their lead singer has passed away, so it's not the same show and everything like that. But they're very comic booky.
they're more like a
and
theatrical show.
I don't give a
than-
fuck. You not throwing no doo-doo on me.
It's not
It's
real. It's
fake.
brown spray and like
I don't care.
Brown
have-
spray.
You know how they have.
Oh yeah.
It's. I don't know how to explain it, man. It's if you're either into the whole gig or you're not. Like it's Halloween.
Some like
Monster
Nelly,
kinda
some
magic.
like
I've been selling
Guar.
Halloween shitless and pissless for quite some time.
So there'll be something up there that they'll cut its arm off and it's spraying blood all over the fucking crowd and everything.
don't need that.
You're
They
not.
give like birth to
you're
like
not
a,
of the right persuasion to
they
be a
give
fan
birth
of
to like
Guar, I
a
don't
demon
So there's
baby
no.
on
Just say it.
stage
No
and-
niggas at this show.
I'm not allowed to say that.
You can say it.
They'll fucking bleep me.
That's fine.
It's already
Don't
happened
say
once.
it.
No,
Right, we did a voiceover.
I don't have a problem saying it, but they bleep me.
It's like, yeah, that's how you talk that shit. He's hard, bro. As soon as we click these headphones off, nigga, is you crazy? Can a nigga borrow a pencil? Right, nigga, please. Sean be in here. Y'all don't know. Sean be in here dropping M-bombs left and right.
Ooh. So-
It
He
gets
really
downright
doesn't.
savage
I don't
sometimes.
think he really does that. So don't let the vulgar.
Yes, he does.
No.
Yes, he does.
So what was your first concert that you ever attended?
Mine was Ja Rule and I pissed my pants.
You mean like
yes, I love that for you.
you probably are talking about like a established musician, like somebody. You,
Well, I mean, I was with the whole little like home base, like all the local
I
shows.
was in bands and I did a lot of Salvation shows, and then there were also like
But I mean,
smaller
like,
gigs.
Your
that-
First time you paid for a
first
ticket.
concert.
Vans Warped Tour '99.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sean was in a band called Nights That Say Nay.
Knee.
Knee.
Do you
Nay.
remember Obsolete?
It was close.
We are no longer
The knights who say
me. We are now the knights who say icky icky fatang soup bow.
Oh, my man Sizzle got a beer. He said, "Let me get a beer, baby.
he needs it to listen to this
Let me
shit.
get a brew." I fucking love Sizzle.
Why? What was your first show?
That was a lot of people. That wasn't one guy.
My first show.
I'm stoned, bro.
This was when they still had the Harvey's Lake Amphitheater, and it was George Thorogood.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that was during segregation.
Yeah, pretty much. My second show, I think, was Rod Stewart.
I would see Rod Stewart.
I'm going to tell you right now, it was one of the freakiest shows I've ever been to.
Rod Stewart?
If
Yo.
you think
What was he
I'm
doing on
sexy
stage?
And you want my back. Come on,
Old
man.
people
That's that shit.
Yeah.
was
Old
getting-
people love Rod Stewart.
Oh, he was dropping them depends
A
all
lot of hand,
over the place.
A lot of hand jobs in the crowd.
What?
A lot of hand jobs in the crowd.
What
Well,
an open-ended question.
there was a lot of
Hand jobs in the crowd.
there was a lot of everything in the crowd
Like
because
Woodstock.
it was a good night
Uh,
to be at Montage
Woodstock's
Mountain.
bad touch. Rod Stewart's good touch.
Not Woodstock, like the not original.
I'm talking
Woodstock.
99. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have to specify.
The first one
I don't
wasn't
really-
all roses either. It just
I-
there wasn't cameras.
So muddy. Didn't it rain and wash off all the hippies at some point?
They needed it.
Bath time.
Good
Duvy, where
scrub.
can we find you?
You can find me taking a bath most days, but no, you can find me on Facebook, Duvy Branch. You can find me on Instagram, Vice Pres Groove. You can find us on Facebook as well, Super Smash Productions, YouTube, Spotify. Recently, we're on there again as well. Make sure you go like and subscribe. I almost stuttered there. You heard me.
Almost.
I got it though.
Mm-hmm.
And we appreciate the support. And be sure to share.
What's that new Flyboy?
Huh?
What's the new Flyboy Young song that just came out?
I shared it and I can't remember what the fuck it was.
Shout outs to Flyboy Young.
Jiggy in Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, shout outs to Flyboy Young.
Check it out on YouTube.
That's FLIBOYYOUNG on Spotify.
AKA Spotify.
I don't know if he's on Spotify, but he's definitely
He's on
YouTube.
Spotify.
AKA.
I follow him on Spotify.
Oh yeah,
Golden
AKA.
Chicken, Golden Moose.
AKA.
Golden Moose is definitely a new one.
He'll like that one.
I don't know if you want to tell everybody where we can find you. If you do want to, you can. But
They're going to find you whether you tell them or
Yeah, I'd prefer to keep it mysterious for today. But, you know, I'm out there.
not. God damn.
Mac Daddy.
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok, Deadcrawler84, and Turf and Turnbuckles on Facebook.
Oh yeah, it's coming back
Get
strong.
ready.
The draft is coming.
If you're not ready, you should be ready.
Winter.
At this
It's
point,
coming.
If you are
actually-
ready, you're not
actually,
ready enough.
By the time this episode comes out, we probably have recorded it.
Oh, we'll
Yeah.
see. Look. Time travel.
Well, hey,
I love that.
Me, Crash_concoctions on Instagram. That's starting free. Motto of the week: fuck your opinions. There's been a lot of opinionated fucks lately, and you guys can all suck the biggest, longest, sometimes crooked
Succulent.
penis. But I love you guys. I'm out.
peace.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.